Assalamualaikum and hi, this is coming from group 3 of section 4 where we're going to be presenting to you the brief summary of our exercise 1 of ACB circuit breaker. So my name is Risha binti Mat Samrif, matrix card number of AE180035. We'll be presenting to you about the precautions that we need to take before handle any of ACB, and also demonstrate on how to do the installation test as well later on. So here are my group members, which is Muhammad Aiman bin Kapuri and also Nur Fidius bin Ibrahim. So the first safety measure that we need to do is to apply bromide at least 1 week before enter the LVSV room. And we also need to make sure there is rubber mat placed along the working area. And we need to make sure there is a single line diagram of LVSV before we handle any of the circuit breaker. The most important thing is to check the first aid chart and also CPR chart is placed along the walls or within the room to make sure in case if any accident occur, then we can refer to that chart. And you also need to make sure there is a logbook record of maintenance and bring along the tools related to the maintenance that you want to do.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Firdius bin Ibrahim. Today I would like to make a arcing contact flatten test. First, we need to loosen the mounting screw at the arcing chamber. So here we have for the red face, yellow face and blue face. After we pull out the mounting screw, we need to turn off the ACB, and then we can see what happened, that the stationary and moving contact will still make a contact at the inside here. We need to turn off first. After we turn off, the stationary and moving contact will disconnect. Then we can put the carbon paper at the red face, yellow face and blue face. After we enter the carbon paper, we need to turn on the ACB. Then we can see the carbon paper will between the stationary and moving contact. Then we need to pull out the carbon paper, so we need to turn off the ACB. Then we can see the result at the carbon paper. The main reason for we do the arcing contact flatten test is to show how the good contact between the moving contact and stationary contact. So that's all from me. Thank you.
In this activity, we need ACB and also IR tester, and this is some of example of the IR tester, and the resistance should be set between 500 volt and 1 kilovolt. In this case, it's already set to 1 kilovolt. So first, we start off by testing the two leads to make sure the tester works just fine, and it should indicate a 0 value in the reading scale, which means there is no insulation. So I already connected some wire and also two leads that I'm going to try. So first, we need to connect the leads and then hold the test button here until some reading comes up. So if it's 0, then this tester works just fine. Now we need to do this test in two situations where ACB is in the closed or open position. In closed position of ACB, we need to test for face to face and face to earth terminal. So here are the face and this is the earth. I already labeled some red, yellow, blue face and earth. So we need to first make sure to check the ACB whether it is in on or off condition. In closed ACB position, we need to test for face to face and face to earth terminal. So here are the face and this is the earth. I already label RY blue face terminals. First, we need to make sure to check whether ACB is in on or off condition. If it is off, we need to charge the ACB first and then turn it on. So after we done with that, we need to test for red, yellow, and yellow to blue and red to blue. So the same steps just like we did before, where we need to hold like this, red to yellow, and then hold the test button until reading comes up to the scale, and then yellow to blue, hold it, the test button again, and then red to blue. Okay, now face to earth. So red to earth, and then yellow to earth, and then blue to earth. Now, to do the open position, we need to discharge the testing point by connecting the wire to the ground terminals and touch it. Touch the testing point. So just touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. And then it's discharged. And then the same step that we did in the closed position, we now test it for face to face and face. So red to yellow, hold the test button, yellow to blue, hold the test button, and then red to blue, hold the test button again. And next, we do to the face. So red to red, hold the test button, and then yellow to yellow, hold the test button, blue and to blue, hold the test button until the reading comes up to the scale. So later I will share to you the results that we obtained during the simulation.
Result of the installation test based on the demonstration that we just did just now. So basically there are two situations that we need to do ACB closed and open position. So in closed position there are face-to-face and face-to-earth tests. So here you can see that the value of the resistance are greater than 1 kΩ, which indicates the ACB is in a good condition. And in open position, the tests are done in the face-to-face and face. So we can see that the resistance obtained also are greater than 1 kΩ, which indicates a good insulation as well, and the ACB is in a good condition as well. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman Muhammad Kiprawi, matric number CE180170. Okay, so today my part is going to do the continuity test of the ACB. Okay, for the first step, we are going to check our multimeter, which is we assume this is the positive probe and this is negative probe. So after that, we will test the multimeter, and the unit that we are going to use is ohm unit. Okay, so okay, for the ACB, we will divide it into three phases, which is this is the red phase, yellow phase, and blue phase. Okay, now we move to the continuity test, which is the ACB is closed. Okay, for the first one, for the face to face is red to yellow, yellow to blue, and red to blue. Okay, we are going to test it like this. Okay, for the positive, we're going to negative. This is for red to yellow, and this is yellow to blue, and this is blue to red. Okay, so done with our ACB closed continuity test, and the answer will be infinity. Okay, now we move to the second one, which is the phase earth, which is this is the earth terminal for the ACB. Okay, so we are going to do it like this. Okay, same goes to the yellow phase and the blue phase. Okay, so we are done with our ACB close. Okay, now we move to the ACB open continuity test, which for the phase it will be going the same, which is red to blue and blue to yellow, yellow to blue, and blue to red. Okay, so we are done with the ACB open continuity test. Okay, for the phase, we are going to test it like this, because this is the red phase, as I thought earlier. This is the red phase, yellow phase, and blue phase. So we are going to test it like this, and the answer will be also negative. The answer will be infinity. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.